Tennessee Tech head coach Bobby Wilder, the team coming off its open date, 3-0, ranked 11th in the coaches poll this week. Begin association conference play by traveling to Tennessee State Saturday afternoon. So, Coach, just some general thoughts first on your team, and then we'll go to some questions.
Yeah, really pleased with the start, the non-league start, getting to 3-0, getting ranked as high as 11, as you mentioned, tied for the longest winning streak in the nation at 8, being undefeated, all good things. And as we talk about in our program, rule number 1, don't fall in love with yourself because you can get knocked down pretty quickly in this game of college football. But it's very exciting to be where we are, Kyle. At this point, the bye week was really good for us. I look at it as you have basically 4 weeks of preseason camp, and then we had 3 weeks of the season. So we've been going at it for 7 straight weeks. It was good timing. We're gearing up for 9 straight weeks, 8 league games. Got some recovery, got some health, got some good practices, some good workouts. So very pleased to be back into game week and excited to go to Nashville this weekend.
Perfect. We'll go to some questions. Mike, if you're in a place, if you want to go ahead and ask wherever you got, go ahead. Oh, he froze.
The game. How in the world are you doing that? I mean, are you
Mike, will you start,
multidimensional?
will you start again? The first part cut out.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to start with 60 points a game, Coach. Well, what in the world are you doing offensively? Are you guys multidimensional, run, pass? What are you guys doing so well?
Yeah, Brian Scott, our offensive coordinator, he and I have been together for a long time, and we have a philosophy that we're going to build a system around the players. And we were really fortunate with the players we had returning, and then signing a quarterback like Keikoa Vesperis, who played at Eastern Washington last year, led the nation in completion percentage. He's accurate. We signed some really good players in the offensive line to add to the players coming back, running back, tight end, wide receiver. So it's more of a credit to the players and their execution at this point. Although I feel really good about the scheme fits the personnel that we have within our system right now.
You using 2 quarterbacks?
We are not. We played Keiko Vesperis is the starter and playing at an elite level. He's been some of the early forecast. He's been included in the Walter Payton watch list based on the numbers he's put up. We've also played Jace Wilson, who's another transfer quarterback we had from Texas Southern, who's a really good football player. He's put up some good numbers. He's played in the second half of a couple of our games so far.
Okay, I guess just seeing his numbers, I guess, is what threw me off a little bit. I guess kind of an obvious question. Do you? I don't think you have to do this because you're on an 8-game win streak. But do you bring up the revenge factor that you guys tied for the championship last year, and got snubbed by the FCS committee and didn't get to go to the playoffs, and Tennessee State did?
No, not at all. We don't feel like we got snubbed. We got exactly what we deserved. We were 7-5, and we didn't deserve to go. The 3 teams that went last year representing the OVC were all deserving. Martin, SEMO, and Tennessee State, they deserved to go. They all had at least 8 wins. I thought Tennessee State was an outstanding program last year. They went to Montana in the playoffs, and I watched that game in its entirety, and they had an opportunity right up through the fourth quarter to win against what is traditionally a dominant program in Montana out of the Big Sky. So there's no revenge factor. There's no we got left out. We got exactly what we deserved last year, and that was to be left out of the tournament.
And then I only have 2 other questions. One, speaking of Tennessee State, what have you seen different from last year's team, which you defeated, in this year's team under Reggie Barlow? Are there similarities, or are they completely different from Eddie George's team?
There's a lot of new personnel similar to our team, and that's the day and age we live in with the portal. We've got 60 new players in our program. I'm pretty sure Reggie's got a number that's close to that. I've yet to meet Reggie Barlow. I've got tremendous respect for him. You look at his record, look at his coaching record where he's been. Everywhere he's been, he wins. So I expect that same thing's going to happen here. They're not unlike a lot of teams in college football right now, with a new staff that comes in and trying to get their systems implemented, special teams defense, offense. What they're doing is sound. What they're trying to accomplish right now. It's organized. It's detailed. It's a good plan. They're very similar to how I felt with our team last year. New coaching staff and not a lot of new players, and you're trying to implement your system. So knowing that Reggie's a good coach, he's got a good staff, they have really good players. I expect this will be a good football game Saturday.
Okay, my final question. We've talked a lot about offense, but one of your best players on your team is a defensive player. His dad's one of my best friends, Tim Koutras. What has he done for your defense?
Well, he's a lot like his dad, Chris, who likes to win at everything he does. Tim's one of my favorite players. Tim's that kind of guy when he'll be in a captain's meeting and I'll be asking the guys, all right, what do you want to do? What do you get accomplished in this practice? And Tim will say, Coach, let's put the ball down and play football. He's that guy. He's preseason All-American, deservedly so. He's playing really good football. It might not seem it at this point because his numbers aren't very high. He hasn't completed a game yet because of the score differential within the football games, but he's one of the best safeties, if not the best safety I've coached in 34 years of coaching. He sees the field, he's smart, he's athletic, he's tough, he's got a desire to win. He motivates his teammates to play at a high level. He's accountable in everything he does. And, he's clearly the leader of that defense. He's one of our 5 captains and one of the most respected guys in that locker room.
All right, Coach. Thanks. Good luck Saturday. I look forward to seeing you here in Nashville.
Appreciate it, Mike. Thank you.
Yeah, Coach, did you get to watch football during your open date?
I sure did, Kyle. I sat on the couch and I might have had a libation or two, and man, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was great to just be a fan. And Kyle, you'll respect the heck out of this. Got a lot of yard work done. I needed to get the hedges trimmed, the flowers. I had to get ready some pruning, get ready for the fall season that's coming. So my question to you, Kyle, is have you got your pruning done yet?
Not yet. Soon. So I need an open date so I can do that.
You haven't had an open date yet. That's my last one. I had to get it done, Kyle. We got 60 straight days here in the regular season. Had to get the pruning done.
Well, Coach, as always, appreciate your time. Best of luck against TSU, and we'll talk to you again this time next week.
You got it, Kyle. Thank you.